Hey there everyone, Claude Obsidian version 2 is live. You can go straight away and update it now. And at the same time, you can stay here and you can listen exactly on all the new updates. But before that, for anyone new, my name is Daniel and I am the host of AI Marketing Hub. And today I'm presenting you the Claude Obsidian update. So straight away to the point, what is Claude Obsidian? It's an Obsidian knowledge base that becomes more powerful every time you use it. So the current skill captures sources, creates, connects nodes, retrieve grounded answers and keep the vault healthy without giving up ownership of your files. So everything here remains locally. Claude Obsidian is a local first knowledge system for Cloud Code and compatible agent skill hosts. It turns source material into linked source cited Obsidian pages, answers from the evidence already in the vault, and provides explicit workflows for research, retrieval, maintenance, and visual mapping. And at the same time, guys, we have over 10,000 stars on GitHub. Look at that, and it's all with the help of you. So thank you so much for everyone contributing. You made this thing possible. Even right now here on the side, you can see that it crafted this beautiful graph. And this is only a small part of the current skill and what it does. Today we're going to cover the update, which is version 2. And it's a full on reliability and evidence refoundation. Not many things have changed. On the contrary, we have removed older stuff which was not reliable and we have improved it. We have put here the Fable 5 principle, the Fable 5 mentality, the GBT 5.6 soul mentality and principles at the same time to ensure that, everything works properly and following best practices in regards to Obsidian. A lot of research was done for this update and it became basically 3 times stronger. So here are the highlights of the current update. We have added the host neutral Claude Obsidian standard library core, added and inspecting recoverable transactions with crash recovery and explicit, by the way, Git checkpoints, added the source and claim provenance ledgers, deterministic linting, capability contracts, and package validation. And at the same time, everyone, just for information, if you have a code base, for example, or anything that you are working on, it will not be put straight away there in the Obsidian. It will be interlinked with any source of source code or file or whatever node you are setting it up, and it will never touch your code base. Added a dry run first vault initialization, adaptation, and migration capture. An extension setup. We have added a reproducible public artifact builder with privacy, secret path, archive, and symlink defenses. We have normalized all 15 skills, so we have updated, by the way, all 15 prompts, all of them for each and every skill, by the way, just for information, because once again, we have applied here the full-on Fable 5 principles for this concept to, of course, make it better, because we already have 10k stars, and of course, we want to make this repo better, right? So we have also hardened retrieval, including bounded CJK tokenization and deterministic BM25 fallback behavior. We have also replaced the automatic shared writes and lifecycle commits with explicit reviewed operations. We have removed the contributor vault, duplicate command mirrors, stale templates, and unsupported claims from the public distribution. We have also compatibility here. Existing vaults remain readable. By the way, not many things have changed in regards to that. Migration is additive and idempotent, and legacy raw source metadata is preserved. So not like, wow, oh my god, it went just away to a different method. No, we have made it better. Why? Because we have new models. Those new models have higher reasoning. At the same time, we have scripted in full the principles, methodologies, and thinking of all these new models, and we have integrated inside our current Claude Obsidian skill. To install it or update it is very simple. You just need to go to this GitHub. You need to copy the link. You'll also find it down in the description. You'll copy the link and then you'll go to your Claude or Codex. You'll paste the link and say install this skill. The same should be applicable also to your Codex agent. Also, at the same time, if you want to update this skill, you can just prompt it, update this skill for me. And this is going to happen. It will install the current skill in your system so you can use it for future reference. After you've installed, of course, ensure that you don't have any sort of orphans from the previous one to avoid duplicates. But after installing, you'll just need to open a new session, again summon your Claude, and then to test the current installer, then you will need to put /wiki. So this command is supposed to appear in front of you. It's Claude Obsidian initialize adapt. So by pressing wiki, this is going to be the start of the whole command. It will pop up the commands, and the command itself is the initializes or adopt. A vault, diagnose readiness, and routes work. So any sort of vaults if really can create with the current command, and this is an example, by the way, of a few of them. By the way, I'm going to show you just a few examples of vaults that are created with the current skill. And not only this skill, this was done also with the help of Claude Obsidian and also another skill that we have inside our private organization, which is our Brainstain. Also one thing which is coming up. So if you want to have this beautiful, well set and put graphs and evidence, and if really any sort of Obsidian vaults with proper note taking, with relevant interlinking, then this skill is for you, everyone. You'll be able to create these sort of vaults, or maybe even, let's say, this sort of vaults. This is an example of my current second brain as it is, because here I have information, let's say, about myself. So if I'm going to press right now here, Daniel, right here I have so many interlinking about myself because this is my own personal brain. And if I'm going to click here, you can see that this is basically everything about myself. I'm an AI marketing system architect building open source cloud code skills for SEO, ads, and content, and also Obsidian. Straight away here we have the bio, we have also here my platforms, we have profile metadata, my key projects, my live metrics. At the same time here, by the way, which is one of the most important parts, is that we are following Karpathy's hot index wiki approach. So this is very important for the long form. Why? Because any sort of actions that we are performing in the current with the current skill, by the way, in Obsidian itself, we can just easily keep track on whatever we are doing. But this, by the way, can be set automatically or with one command, which is just going to show you in between. But once again, hot is short memory, index is basically the table of content of previous things, and log is basically all the things that have been done in the past, and I'm just keeping track on whatever changes I have done. So if you want to keep a full-on log, the process once again is very simple. So after we have installed the current brain, by the way, here, by the way, going back to the wiki, it gave me here the full-on command. So the exact same command you will get. You can either adopt a second brain, adopt another vault, init a new vault, or just explain the status. I'm just going to exit this just to showcase you the command, because here also one of the most important command that we have is /save. So anytime, let's say if you have a long chat with your agent, that being Codex or Claude, and that was valuable. Maybe it was a style for reference that you have used for a blog, or a video reference, or an image reference, whatever, anything of sort, a chat that you have set, you just put /save, and this will be saved to your second brain, your vault itself. This is one of the most important command in Claude Obsidian, so ensure you can either set it manually. Me personally, I have set it manually because I don't want to save everything to my second brain. Other than that, we have also wiki ingest, turns capture sources into linked pages and provenance records. We have also wiki query, which is answers read only from relevant vault evidence. So maybe if you have multiple vaults, like in me, by the way, I'm not even using, by the way, those commands that much, but if you have many, I have here a lot of vaults, then you can just use wiki query. We have also wiki lint, reports, dead links, orphans, metadata, gaps, and stale indexes, because, you know, as you added more and more nodes, you know, there's also orphans from the past. And of course, to avoid any sort of cannibalization, you can say, interlinking, we ensure that everything is set and put. You can just easily prompt it, hey, check for any sort of orphans we have inside, or any sort of dead links, remove, combine, metamorphose. It will know exactly what to do. At the same time, here we have different other commands. One is also /autoresearch. So again, this is based on Karpathy's autoresearch method. It's bounded web search with explicit, egress, and separate canonical merge. We have also canvas. So if you want to have beautiful and sexy canvas, wiki scoped Obsidian canvas creation and maintenance. We have also Defuddle, which is a new command, clean readable web content before ingestion. We have wiki fold, extractive, traceable rollups or the operation log. We have wiki mode, which is generic LYT, para, or Zettelkasten. Filing conventions. We have wiki retrieve, which is contextual prefixes BM25, as I mentioned before during the update, and the optional cozinary ranking. We have also wiki CLI. Look at that. We have also Obsidian CLI reads and search with transaction safe writes. And everyone, just for information, if it happens, maybe somehow a mistake was done by Claude, maybe either it deleted the graph, you can easily recover it back. So ensure that you also, so you know this, because sometimes it can happen. AI can make mistakes. So in case if something happened, you can just easily say it, hey, recover back, it will recover back. We also have Obsidian Markdown, correct Obsidian flowered Markdown links, embeds, and callouts. We have Obsidian bases, which is native base tables, cards, filters, formulas, and summaries. Also think, a structure, observe, listen, connect, create, and grow review loop. Of course, you don't need to learn all of these commands, by the way, guys. You can just prompt it. You know, for me, I'm just usually prompted, hey, let's set up a second brain for this, for that, just add this, let's do a full-on auto-research on that, set it up as a goal for this, and basically that's it. And guys, I would say this is it. I mean, this is our Claude Obsidian version 2 update live there. You can just go there, update it. And thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and join my hub, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.